Welcome back to GamerU. Today we'll be diving into the mighty quest for epic loot, and more importantly, look into bosses. Now, this isn't your typical boss guide, because I know that you know how to deal with the bosses you encounter on a cave-to-cave basis, but do you know how to best set up a boss room? A boss room has a lot more to it than a big baddie and a room to move. It requires some planning to effectively vanquish foes and frustrate heroes who think they're smart enough to get away with entering your keep. First off, to acquire a boss requires a great deal of crafting items, but once you're able to get a hold of them, you'll see an immediate spike in your ability to ruin enemy heroes. Bosses have different abilities that can make intruders think twice about using certain abilities, but a typical result of having all these sweet abilities is that the boss moves very slowly. Because of this, it's generally a waste of time to leave a boss creature alone in a room. This leaves them vulnerable to kiting and general burst with a bit of crowd control. You should come into a boss room with a plan that leaves your enemies begging to escape the clutches of your bosses. Let's take Captain Clubbage as an example. He's a melee colossus with lots of ways to hurt you if you're nearby, and has a nice little hook to pull in a vulnerable enemy. But with so many mobility abilities, how do you keep your boss from becoming a pile of bones? Try adding aspects that force heroes to fight in melee range. In this example, I'll be setting up some boxes, bookshelves, and springboards. These keep my pesky foes face to face with Captain Clubbage. And on top of that, I'm going to add some minions around him that are meant to keep heroes in place. For this one, I'll be adding some goos to slow down the uninvited. And with these little details, my big lug now has a room made to let him shine. Think about boss rooms in this way, and you'll be able to vanquish anybody who dares step foot in your fort. That's it for me here at GamerU. Check back later for more guides for the mighty quest for epic loot.